Well, hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. I am the Mermaid, and I'm back on today. It is Sunday, August the 10th. I have a channeled message. I'm not that enthusiastic about giving this channel message. Um, there is, I've talked about trafficking of children, of people, but there has been an ongoing network of children that are being sent specifically to the Asian countries of Thailand and the Philippines that are, you know, fake adoption through churches from one church to another. They're used as I rebuke it, as sex slaves. And the main countries in America Central, the three main countries. Okay, so it's El Salvador is the number one country they're taking children with, um, and they're taking children from El Salvador. In like the lion's share of children are coming from there, and they're also using Guatemalan children and some Mexican children. Those three countries. There are other countries, but minute amounts. But El Salvador, Guatemala, and Mexico. And my ancestors were saying the only reason they don't take Panamanian children or children from some of the other countries is because of skin color. You know, how are they going to? A lot of Guatemalan. Ooh, a lot of these children can easily pass for Filipino and Thai, you know? All right. I'm asking a question right now. All right. I'm doing some okay, and they told me these children are also being sent to India. There's a huge let's not even get into there's a huge industry of using children for sex and different things. So India, um oh, they just said Pakistan. Oh my goodness, India, Pakistan. Oh, so now they can get along. Okay, so India, Pakistan, Thailand, and Philippines. I don't. They're harvesting children. They're doing things, And some of these children actually have spiritual gifts. Most don't. That's what Spirit wanted me to say. I will pull 3 cards for these lovely children. I know. I also posted a couple of months ago that I was able to deliver some messages and stop a ring from delivering children. They also work with um, the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church is orchestrating and benefiting from most of this. This is the Vatican's doing this, but they have different factions. But a big one somewhere in, of course, Ireland. Somewhere in Ireland, who cares where? The orders come from Ireland. They do it behind the scenes, and people willingly. There's no one that moves these children that don't know what their fates will be, because some of these same people that are moving these children were trafficked. So you know what the hell is going to happen to these kids, and you do it. But the last card that came out, which to me is the most important, is freedom. Okay, um, yes, playfulness, imagination, and freedom. These children, a majority of these children will get their childhood back. That's what you know. These children are not allowed to have. They're not allowed to play. They're not allowed to be kids in any way, shape, or form, which is so disgusting. Um, they're just abused, tied up, used up, and tossed like a rag. Um, But Spirit is saying because of the work that we're doing on the planet and us being brave enough to tell the truth, churches are not supposed to amass money. And let me say again, every time you go to Catholic Mass anywhere in the world, and if you also give tithes, you are funding this sex trade of children. So anyone who's Catholic or Druid, or is it the Druids are part of this too? You know, this is the Vatican and world governments and I just saw it, and the cabals, the 5 or 6 cabals that run the world. This is how they amass their money. Churches are not supposed to amass money, okay? They're supposed to give spiritual messages. I'm not saying they have to live in squalor, but everything the Vatican own is stolen through, um, it's stolen. I don't. It's been stolen, and they have to return it. Um, And again, I said a lot of people are going to die, and the new pope might die really quickly, but he's not even alive. All they do is like in the movie Get Out, they just transfer the consciousness. Oh yeah, so what the Vatican does, like that movie, the X-Men movie with Apocalypse, they siphon energy from others to stay alive, and so when that body is worn out and they can't use any more energy to keep it alive, they just transfer the consciousness into a new body. So every pope is a clone. Every pope is a clone. It's the truth. It's a God honest truth. But freedom not only for these children presently, but also those that have lost their lives. And I curse, and the same curse that will befall everyone involved in this. They should be cursed. They are cursed. If some of these children were stolen under false pretenses, but let me just be honest. A lot of parents willingly gave their children. They willingly gave their children. They knew that they weren't going to be loved. They knew their children weren't going to be loved. But they wanted a new car. For a new car, or maybe maybe the father wanted to have enough money to have a young girlfriend. And he had enough kids and he couldn't afford it anyway. And he won't go for a vasectomy because that's not machismo, And so he made an arrangement. Some of these, the moms don't even know. They're like, oh, I'll send our kid to live with my brother, and then he'll come back when he's 16, and then when he's around 10, they'll say, oh, there was an accident and he's dead, knowing that you have already received money for this child, and we'll have a funeral for a child. And we'll have a funeral for a child that he neither knows nor cares where it physically. So I'll say this: some of the parents don't know that their children, so there's plural. They're not aware that their children are being sent to Asia, but they know that their lives. They know they are going to be altar boys because they were touched by priests. And they're like, hey, I survived it. They'll be okay. And so now they have a car. They have some money in the bank their wife may not know about. And they're living a life while they literally sell their children and their soul. When they were supposed to be the guardian of these children. I'm going to pull 2 more cards and we're going to close this out. Yes. Spirit wanted me to put this message up today. I was on my way to make some of my coffee. I'm like, Spirit, are you sure? But it's all about stolen children, okay? Stolen children, Okay? This has been happening for a long time, and this is the church and world governments and the cabals and their fake charities where they just traffic children. Yeah, look, it says backup plan. Yeah. And Spirit wants us to expose it. One more. Okay, that's, ooh, that just fell out. Thank you, Lord. It just fell out. Huh. Yeah, upside down. No more spawning of children. You know where you're going and you will get there. You're not taking these fish anymore. Whatever strategy you have, Spirit is going to put an end to it. I'm so sick of y'all. Okay, I'm gonna take some tarot. I'm so sick of this. I'm minding my business, getting ready to have some coffee. And there are people that I know that are on the payroll that were supposed to be foster children, Spirit is saying, and the church is going to throw you under the bus because they're not going to jail. But you will, stupid, because you hated me or were jealous of me. What do I tell you? 3 cards, Spirit. 3 cards. Okay. The Knight of Wands. Passion, energy, bravery, fearless, confident, adventure. Yeah, they thought this was a good idea. They thought this was a good... Oh, okay. You see how these things are flying out? They said, yeah, somebody, whatever somebody was doing, and they were impetuous. They can't do it anymore. They can't do it anymore. Why can't they? But somebody was, they were doing something against either a, let's turn this light a little. Ooh, I switched the lights over here. I guess I could turn that one on. Oh. I'm so sick of these people. When I first started my channel and Spirit would tell me stuff, I'm like, I can't say that. Of course you can, baby. Of course you can. Okay, so somebody was so jealous of you when they did a reading on you that they rushed in, and they just jumped in head first to work against you with these people. And God saying they should have turned that offer down because they knew they had no spiritual protection. What did I say? 8 of Pentacles. It says here, happy employment. I'm going to put it, somebody was happy to take a job knowing that they would travel under the guise of an employee. This is a pedo anyway, and they needed to be exposed for their pedophilic behavior, and now they're crying in their soup. These children are crying in their soup. Nobody cares about a grown person hurting a child. You hurt these children willingly, gleefully. It says gleefully. And look, it's split here. They were fired, no longer getting money, but they were happy to get money to hurt children. Let's take a couple more. I'm sick of these people. And now they're tied. They wanted to get into this government institution. What's the government institution? Government institution, or it's government-run cabals and whatnot. And they work with the Queen of Pentacles, and they joined the secret society. They were happy to do it, baby. They were happy to do it. They traveled. I'm telling you, they traveled. They traveled on behalf of these nonprofits. Looky here, to transport children. Man, you rot in hell. Yeah, they hired pedophiles to do it, and I'm here revealing it. I can't stand none of y'all. Yes, Okay, so now somebody who had a seat of authority or something These people are fighting amongst each other because I told you, we're revealing it. God said the people, the chosen ones, the Queen of Swords to the, yeah, we're revealing it. And these people also wanted to have our divine gifts. I don't know how they think they would get our divine gifts. What is this? ASIC. Oh, you and your partner, your divine partner, you're calling judgment. I know I call judgment on these people. Yes, the earth angels are calling judgment on these people that hurt children. Okay, Empress. Oh, okay. So there's an empress. There's a couple who's an empress and that's fighting these people by revealing the truth. And they were all. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. There's so much energy right now. Nine of Pentacles. The storyline has shifted. I don't know. There's so much energy right now. Okay, somebody's doing magic on you. There's a. All right, we're not staying in this energy. There's a Queen of Wands doing energy on an Empress. They're jealous of your gifts and they want your life. That's that destiny swap nonsense. But let's get back to the children. Last three. What's the final for these lovely children that will be freed? Freedom. Oh, okay. Well, justice. I like that. Let's give it that. Just two. All right. I like what I see. Y'all are going to jail for hurting these kids. Well, you know how it works. The people on the lower rung will have to. They will be revealed for the pedophiles they are. And yeah, they didn't know that they were being watched by the feds. There's a King of Wands that likes to touch children. Hey, okay. So, okay, thank you, Spirit. I was wondering where. So there's a divine couple who are in their Nine of Pentacle energy, and there's a pedophile couple that joined a secret society so that they could they told them, if you have to transport children, which they have no problems with because they were already energy harvesting from children, but they said if you are able to sacrifice this empress